Now on to probably one of the most interesting credit cards I have seen out there. This credit card, I think, is going to be a massive success because next generation credit card that offers Bitcoin in place of airline miles. Everyone knows that airline miles, points on your credit card that go to hotel, travel, things like that. That has not been as useful during the pandemic, but now this new credit card company offers Bitcoin in place of airline miles. So essentially, your return from Bitcoin that you get like cash back, you get Bitcoin back instead. That could actually pay for itself, pay for the whole entire item you got in a couple of years if Bitcoin's price continues on the same trajectory it's currently at. So if you get 10% back, which is very possible with this company, and the price increases, let's say 10x, and Bitcoin goes to $600,000 over the next 10 years, well, then you'll make all of the money back that you would have gotten. And in my opinion, I think this is way better than getting airline points or points to travel with or for hotels. I think this is so much better. So this next generation credit card is already started to roll out. They're already testing it with about 10,000 people in a partnership with Visa, I believe. And they're going to be rolling this credit card out to over 200,000 customers who are currently on a waiting list by April 2021. So by the end of April 2021, there'll be over 200,000 people who have access to this credit card. And essentially the way it works is this is a company that gives you Bitcoin back for every purchase you make. The more times you swipe, the more Bitcoin you get. And instead of earning like $25 cash back, you would earn $25 in Bitcoin back. And the reason that I think this is way better is because your cash back is great, but a lot of the time with the cash back and all these rewards, you don't really look at them, you don't use them right away. But what if you got money back from making every purchase every time you use your card, and that money just continues to grow without you even thinking about it? If every time you swiped your card, you got Bitcoin and it made you money if the investment goes up, that is something that is great. Same thing with just purchasing stuff and having money going into the stock market with like an Acorns investment or Stash or a company like that. So this company, they're called Fold, and Fold's average rate of return is 8.5% you get like back for your purchases. And that's possible because of Bitcoin's current price increase and what's going on with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin starts to go down, well, you're not going to get 8.5% back. This is really just, because Bitcoin is doing really well right now. But essentially the way it works is it's sort of lottery system where every time you make a purchase, each customer, you get like a spin after every transaction where you get a certain percentage of Bitcoin back. So if you're lucky, you can get 25% back or even 100% back on a transaction. Most people in the program get around 3% back, but the average comes out to be 8.5%, and that's possible right now because of the rate that Bitcoin is growing at. So I think this is something that is going to have a lot of success. I would have this credit card for sure because the benefits it's just like an app that every time you make a purchase puts money aside, but instead it's a credit card. So it's exactly like an Acorns investment, but it's a credit card company with Bitcoin. Like Acorns Investment, they offer cards and things like that. But this is a very similar thing. The company is called Fold. I'm going to keep you guys updated on this, and I'll let you know if I get one. But I think this is really, really interesting. It works like a lottery system. Every time you make a transaction, every time you swipe your card, you spin a wheel. You could get anywhere up to 100% back. And, this isn't sponsored or anything. I just thought this was really, really cool that every time you make a purchase, you can get Bitcoin back, and that money will just continue to grow on itself.